Hello, everyone. It's a great pleasure to be here representing ABrasOFFA. And here we are with two very special and important relevant personalities from South Korea. We are here with Dr. Professor Kang Sun Ok, who is professor of Shinham University, director of IOV UNESCO-NGO Asia region, visiting professor of Beijing Dance Academy, visiting professor of Indonesia National Art Institution of Bali. Hello, Sun Ok, how are you?
I'm fine, hello.
Yeah, it's a great pleasure to have you here. Thanks a lot for your time and your participation. And we are here also with Mr. Hyung Suk, IOV UNESCO-Korea section founder, IOV UNESCO-NGO Asia Regional Secretary, IMACO UNESCO-NGO co-founder, and special appointed professor of Sangmyung University. Thank you, Mr. Moon. Thank you for your time and your participation. It's a great pleasure to have you here.
Thank you very much. You are inviting to this very important interview. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So, ABrasOFFA is a worldwide NGO with several partners around the world. This includes cultural organizations and institutions, international groups, means of communications, and universities. And today, as I told you, we are with these two very, very important representatives and partners from South Korea. Well, for the last 2 years, we have been doing our International Folklore Festival in online mode, and we counted with South Korea brilliant participation in both editions. In 2021, it was the group Kang Sun Ok Korea Traditional Dance Company, whose the director is Professor Kang. Professor Kang, can you tell us a little bit about the performance presented? It was enchanted. How does it represent to your country?
한국무용은 우리 민속무용하고 궁중무용하고 그리고 불교무용이 있어요. 근데 이 그 세 가지 무용 중에는 많은 무용들이 다 포함이 되어 있습니다.
Actually, Korea traditional dance, we are mainly three kind of the dance. So first, the folklore dance. Second is a palace dance. Third is a Buddhist dance. So actually, all of these, the dance, sometimes mix it, sometimes separate. But especially for folk dance, all of the including, this is a little bit Buddhism, little bit the palace, the royal dance.
Great, great. It was amazing.
Okay, and go ahead.
예, 민속무용은 민중들의 희노애락이 다 담겨져 있는 춤이고 우리 삶에 깊숙이 자리 잡고 있는 춤입니다.
Actually, this folklore dance is like Italian popolare, you know. It's all of the normal people. Original people is enjoy it. So inside our life style, all of our culture, this normal life, the people is all of the culture. It's meaning the dance and music, paintings, all of the including the folk art.
궁중무용 같은 경우는 왕의 진연에서 사용을 하거나 외국에서 사신이 방문을 할 때 축하 행사로 거행하는 춤이고 되게 절제된 형태의 춤을 추는 춤입니다.
Actually, the palace royal dance is all of the dancing inside of the royal palace. But unfortunately, the 18th century, we are finished the royal court, the royal family, everybody's dead. We don't know why. So now we are democratic. So we are normal, this royal family, the royal any system. But this still, we have the culture. So royal court is dancing, is very strict. no freestyle, very strict, very grace. So especially for front of king and queen and some foreign country ambassadors come to Korea, then we are dancing inside of the royal court.
세 번째는 불교 무용인데 불교 무용은 우리나라에 뿌리 있게 자리 잡은 그러한 의식 무용입니다. 그래서 부처님을 향한 공양을 위한 그러한 춤을 추고 있습니다.
Actually, the last is the Buddhism. This is a religion dance. This is basically we are inside the religion. It's meaning the Buddhism and also shamanism. It's especially the Buddhism dance is like the linguistic. The language meaning is like a Buddhism. Therefore, we are respect to Buddha, and we are the ceremony and the ritual inside the Buddhist temple, all over inside the dance of the Buddhism.
지금 현재 제가 추고 있는 춤은 궁중무용의 하나의 춤인데 여기에는 불교와 유교 사상이 다 포함이 되어 있고 현재 유네스코에 증제된 국가무형유산 처용무를 추고 있습니다. 현재 코비드 상황에서 비슷한 이러한 역병을 물리치는 내용의 탈을 쓰고 하는 춤입니다.
Now, especially, I am very special dance training for our preserve and protect one of our traditional dance, very special dance. This name is Choyongmu. It is already registration to UNESCO Intangible Heritage. This dance, including the Buddhism, Confucianism, and other little bit is our folklore. But this dance, we are all over the Korean, the people's respect this dance. But this dance is especially for we have the mask, wear the mask and the special 5 colors of costumes. And this is the little bit we are religious. For example, we are a little bit war, national war, international war, and some of the people is in unlucky, very bad things come to our land and our region. Then we are the dancing, and we are the solution for this situation. So, but this is one of the dance on the stage. But inside this, we have this meaning. So now it's a special training from our national master. So now this time, maybe next time we are the meeting, I'm sure you do this dance.
Great. It's very impressive. We like it a lot, the presentation. It's very natural. It's very impressive. And when we are watching the presentation, we can't stop looking to it, because we want to see all the movements, all the details. So it's very different from the presentation of a Brazilian group, for example. So it's very different from what we are used to see. So thanks once more for your brilliant participation. And this is a rich culture, and we were very, very grateful for that. Okay. Well, Brazil is divided into 27 states, states being in 5 main regions, like North, Northwest, Central, West, South, and Southwest. Each region has very different cultural aspects, traditions, gastronomy, rhythms, which are completely different from one another. How is in Korea? How about Korea? Can you tell me something about your specific region?
한국은 되게 작은 나라예요. 되게 작은 나라이기 때문에 한국은 서울, 경기, 충청, 전라, 제주 이렇게 나뉘고 있어요. 그래서 크게는 우리가 6지역으로 나눌 수가 있는데 각 지역마다 언어가 약간씩 달라요. 그걸 사투리라고 하는데 그래서 지역적으로 이렇게 사투리라는 언어가 조금씩 다르기 때문에 심한 경우에는 잘 못 알아듣는 경우도 있습니다.
Actually, we have the Korea is meaning South Korea and North Korea, but you ask me is for South Korea. The South Korea is we have the East, West, South, for example, and East side is a little bit like we impact from like the nomad, you know, is northern. So actually we are end of the culture of the Silk Road. So we are especially the east side people still we have a keeping is very interesting the culture is like the Turk is a Turkish. So it's they're a little bit different. Okay, we have the Korea, we have the national language, but the little bit the local language we have it. It's east side, west side, and south side, and we have one of the big island, the Jeju Island. Actually, this Jeju Island, their original local language they're speaking, unfortunately, we don't understand. Still, we don't understand.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
And you know, for example, when I studied high school and middle school, their students is come to the university study, but they are themselves, their friend, themselves, you know, themselves, they speak to each other. But we are same Korean, but it's, we don't understand. We are foreigner, you know.
Wow.
But it's our government say, okay, our government want to protect, preserve is a local language. It's okay, understand. But generally, we are using is a Korean national language, and the food, many things is a difference. Culture is many things also difference. So now actually almost our population is 50 million, but now is foreigner is over 3 million foreigner living in Korea, including student, businessmen, and many people. That is why Korean culture is all over in the world now is very, very fast elevate, promote in the world, because we are very multiple culture in here, and we are very exciting cultures. So many foreigners enjoyed in here. Even we are very small territory, very small land. We are very unique cultures in each area. Even food is same too.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's very unique. Very good.
Yeah, very unique.
Yeah. Last year, in our last edition of the Folklore International Festival, we counted with the special participation of Professor Kang in the opening ceremony. It was a very difficult year, the second year of the pandemic, and she presented a solo dance, very sensible one, which can be checked in our YouTube channel. If you didn't see that, you can go to our YouTube channel and you can appreciate that. So, Mr. Kang, Mr. Moon or Professor Kang, can you tell us a little bit about that solo presentation that was so sensible?
온라인에서 추어진 춤은 민속무용입니다. 호남 산조춤을 추었는데 이 남쪽 지역의 춤이에요. 이 춤은 남쪽 춤의 춤이고 이 전라북도 무형문화재 제47호로 지정된 춤입니다. 그리고 호남의 판소리와 시나위를 바탕으로 한 산조 음악에 맞추어 추는 입춤 형식의 춤입니다. 여기에서 산조란 모든 음악을 흩어져 있는 가락을 한 곳에 모아놓은 것을 산조라고 합니다.
Actually, at that time, last year, the solo dance name is Sanjo dance. The Sanjo dance is like the south of Korea. So this is one of the regional intangible heritage number 47. In case of Korea, we are over 5,000 years old. It's a long history. So we are all over the dance and music when our government protect, preserve, transport to next generation. Our government is having the systems. So all over the dance, we are given to the special number. Intangible dance, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, something like this. So this means that very systematically government is protect our traditional and ancient art. So this is the 47, numbers 47. So this is very the local area, very slow, the dance and the slow the music and the several kind of, we have many rhythm and beat, but this we are all of the collect and we the music and dance together. So Sanjo is like a dance also meaning Sanju music. So actually this is where when you explain the foreigner, sometimes it's like a Korean traditional dance and also folklore dance. In fact, in case of Korea, traditional art and folklore art is a little bit different for us. But now is we are all of a mix it, but inside little bit difference. But this we're talking to foreigner. Okay, folklore dance, traditional dance, now it's okay. But inside for Korean, inside folklore dance, traditional dance, little bit gap. But this for you is the same. But this is like Sanjo music plus Sanjo dance. So this is like almost it's actually it's art. It's a traditional art, and also music is many based from the folk music.
Great. So once more, thanks a lot for your participation and so suitable for the moment we were living. At that moment, we are still like going out of the pandemic, but I think last year was very critical and it was very brilliant participation. Thanks a lot formally now. Okay, very good. Now, Mr. Moon. Mr. Moon is an IOV Asia section representative, very active in cultural events, in folklore safeguard matters. Mr. Moon, can you tell us, please, what does it represent to you? And how do you collaborate with cultural and folklore worldwide?
This question is very important, and also inside is very complicated. For example, some country, I think you agree. Now is many Western society, okay, not the USA. I mean, it's Europe. Okay. Many young people they don't have any interest in for the folklore and traditional art and the tradition, because it's now is even more digital, faster generation, and very modern technology coming is very fast. But for me and for Korean, is folklore tradition is not only for folklore and tradition. This is on our identity. When I'm now is a pandemic, so little bit very now is traveling is very limited. Before pandemics, I visiting many countries, and I'm speaking many university. I'm teaching the many universities, special conference. Anytime I'm talking to them, audience, even politician and the government official, anyway, I'm talking to them. We are personally, all over the human have the characters, personal characters, and personal identity. All over the nation, same too. All over country, same too. We respect each other. We respect each culture, each language. Then for future, we really living the peace life. This means this is my style. It's like I'm contributing to world peace. So one of the way is the traditional art and cultures, even including the folklores. Everything is one of the identity, even very short, just as 1 minute dance, 1 minute music. Anyway, even the desert, Middle East, that is the minority, very small people, mountain people. Anyway, we are the one world, one earth, one planet. So I'm anytime talking to them. So anytime I'm talking to them, for especially open mind. So still now, I'm very successfully, many people understand my word. Also, this practice of my philosophy. So very good cooperation. So anytime, first time, what I working, what is my opinion, my philosophy, first teaching, first talking to them, and then we are exchange this idea and the philosophy. So especially we are meeting, especially I'm visiting many countries, and they're inviting me, and they're visiting and teaching, and we are discussion, and we are especially focusing to young people. This is very important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have no doubts that you love this, what you do. I can see in your speech, I can see in your eyes that you are including very emotional talking about this, because I think I did a deep question about what does it represent to you, right? And when you tell your philosophy, and when you tell that you visit many countries, that you give classes, especially to youth people, I can see, I can really see in your eyes and in your speech that you have a passion for that. And me personally, ABrasOFFA, and I'm sure that all our friends in this area, in the folklore and culture area, we are very, very glad for all your commitment and for all your passion to this issue. Thanks a lot. Okay.
Thank you very much. You understand.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, we understand. And that's why that we choose you and Professor Kang to be representatives of ABrasOFFA in Asia, because we are truly connected for the same purpose. And because of you, with this support that you give us, we are always getting connected with high performance and high quality groups that contribute to our folklore festivals or to our projects. For example, for the people who doesn't know, me and and Professor Kang, we were due remember together in Bursa in Turkey in 2020, right? Yeah. In 2020 or 2019, we were to remember of the Golden Karagos competitive dance folklore festival, which was a brilliant event, very traditional, high level competition, high level and quality performance of the groups. And personally, I would like to thank you for this invitation. It was a great pleasure to be there representing the America in the jury member, especially with Sanok and with the other jury members, very special persons too. And how is it for you? How do you, in general, of course, how do you get in contact with such good groups, and how do you meet up with them?
Actually, originally I am almost 30 years ago, I am not the expert of this field, folklore art and any art and performance. But so one day when I study in Europe, this IOV founder is come to me. He visiting to me, and we are discussion. He want to make the Asia branch. So I'm working very hard, because that time in Europe, many people, the white, the racialism, is they don't know about Asia. They don't respect of the Africa, other country. So I'm very big shock. That time is the end of 1988, 89, something like this. That's actually the Soviet time, in the Eastern Europe. So the ideology also very complicated in Europe in the world. And for example, that time when I go to the UK, England, I'm flight 24 hours. Now it's 12 hours from Korea. I'm going to Alaska and the North Pole and England. Something like this. It's a very inconvenience, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very inconvenience. And the different philosophy, and they're fighting each other, very, very complicated. So one day I think, why we are the same human is we are fighting. Anytime it's a war, why conflict? Because I'm Christian. Korea is many Christian, almost 50%. 55% Christian, 25% is like Catholics. Many Catholic, many Christian, modern Protestant. Europe is also same too. But religion is very similar. Same God is why fighting. But so one day, the IOV founder is Alexander Weigel, who is passed away already. But this old man, gentleman is coming. So we are discussion. So it's open mind and agree. So make the Asia regional all of the section is all of each country I developmented. So now I'm answer to your question. How can contact? How can make the groups? How can is the best connection? How can best is a friend in Asia? In case, for example, I am firstly I have a very good connection to each Asia country government side. The Minister of Culture officially, when I first time contact, officially I'm sent to the letter, official letter. And the second, I have the meeting, visiting there. This meaning I invest very big money and invest very big my time, my life. Mm-hmm. And I'm asking to them, I'm explaining my vision and my philosophy. So they agree, it's okay. Then they introduce very good, intelligent, the university professor and university artistic department of faculty. Mm-hmm. So their quality is very good. And they are also, all of the university people, they want to exchange the young generation, right? Mm-hmm. This all university they want it, professors want it, students also want it. And I'm asking to their government, what is the best, very good international festival. International festival is the meaning the exchange place, one of the place for culture exchange, people's exchange. So the government introduced. Then I am this, for example, Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia, Korea, and Uzbekistan, Central Asia, the Middle East, all very good. What is the even Turkey? What festival is very good quality? Frankly, some festival is a little problem. Is inside many problem, but it's a very good. Where is a very good festival? I have a very good information all over on their government. So I am introduced many Asia very good group introduced to very good festival, very happy. There was a next year more good. This group it's like the same work. Good festival, bad group, very good group. Okay,
Yeah.
We are not commercial group. Okay,
Yeah.
so mind, I best each others. So we are contribute to each others. It's
Yeah.
open mind. So now it's a step by step. Is elevate. It's now is a very good connection all over in the world. So I mean, it's like even the South America is a Brazil. Very good group. You already know. Very good festival. Please introduce to me and to other country, and also you invest your time, your life. There's also some budget. Then we are development. We make them more good
Yeah.
for
That's
futures.
yeah, that's perfect. And I'm very happy to receive this answer, because we have been developing festivals, international festivals, for 32 years already. And well, we already did festivals in Brazil, in many states of Brazil, in 80 states of Brazil, all over Brazil. And we contributed with festivals in many other countries. And we have got a respect on this field. And that's why, and I understand when you say good groups go to good festivals, I received good groups. So you
Okay.
mean we are a good festival?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we are very happy to hear that from you, a person that travels all over the world, knowing different festivals, and receive this congratulation for you is very good for our NGO. And so we have been developing different activities in these 32 years of activities. And since 2017, ABrasOFFA has got consultative special status on behalf of Economic and Social Council of United Nations, which is a very important step for us. And from this and from all this time, we are engaged in different projects regarding culture, folklore, youth development, popular arts, and environment too. And actually, we are encouraging people from all over the world to join us in the World Challenge, planting 1,000 trees for the peace. We started 2 years ago in the pandemic, and we already motivated the planting of trees in more than 30 countries that the countries were participating in our folklore festivals. And I would like to, because when we were doing the presential festivals, we had a ceremony inside of the festival, which we were planting one tree, but each group was bringing the sand from the earth and the sand from their countries to plant a unique tree. And then it was a virtual mode festival. We think, wow, we would like to keep this tradition, which is a very important fact of the festival for us. And then we were thinking about how we would keep this tradition into the online festival. And then we created that each group could plant the tree in their country. And then we would do a joint ceremony youth all together. And then we multiply it, the plenty of trees, because we were not planting just one, but one in each country, in each participant. And you were also, again, a very important player for this, because you also spread the word about that. And then we already had two very emotional ceremonies in 2020 and 2021, and this year we will have it again in our International Folklore Festival, again in online mode. So we are always, again, inviting everyone to take part of this ceremony this year too. And I would like you to stress the importance of this action worldwide.
Actually, this is, you already know this is very important, because now is all over the world the green policy, politically green policy, okay? Now is the global warming, environmental problem, everything to do. But this is not only for politician problem. This is not only high technology, the big company problem. I'm anytime talking to young people and even politician, artists, and everybody, normal people, by TV, media, news, newspapers, something like a conference. We living one same place, same planet, Earth. We are same Earth, person, peoples, nations. So when you first time send your idea, I'm very happy and was a very big shock, because the folklore festivals and plus the green policy in Earth all over in the world is combined. It's one of very good idea. It's you're teaching to people. It's like festival not only for enjoy place, not only for enjoy, just it's like drink, food, and enjoy life. Not only for this. This is for festival is meaning people is gathering. It's the people is coming one place. That time is okay. A long time ago, just like a ceremony. Festival is original principle meaning is like a festival, fiesta. It's like a sleeping, happy. And now it's one more plus is education, because now is online generation. People is sometimes meeting is face to face is very difficult.
Yeah.
Especially last 2 years, pandemic time. So now it's a very good opportunity. It's maybe the endemic, people want to meeting to the face to face. Then we make this more education to people.
Yeah.
Even festivals, even culture exchange, even conference time, anything to do. Is why not? Is especially your planet, the project. Maybe this year you start again. Also, please send me information. That time, I'm sending this almost 20 countries. My all of the friends, especially Malaysia, other country, Indonesia, Malaysia. They're very interesting. They wanna talking to their own government. There was a very big shock. It's a new idea,
Yeah.
This is a new idea.
Great. Let's go again.
Very good.
Let's make the difference. That's it. We are here as volunteers and in this cultural field to what? To make the difference, right? And I'm sure we can go ahead together. And now I want to know a little bit more about some curiosity that I have heard about Korea.
Okay.
We heard that in South Korea, when you born, you are already 1 year old, and then every January you are 1 year more.
Yeah.
That's true. And how do you celebrate the birthday? Because in January you get one more year, but when do you celebrate the birthday? The day actually you were born? How is it?
Okay.
It's funny for us.
It's yeah, because you know our philosophy. This is actually like a base of the shamanism. Okay. For example, all of the mothers inside the baby 10 months. Okay, 10 months already one of the life. You know, the Western culture, mother is take out is a baby, then okay, first day. But for Korean, mother and father first, they make the baby inside the mother is then already start. We think, okay, mother is inside the baby, he listen, she is listen everything. She listen, she feeling everything already one of life, one of human already. This is our philosophy. So, for example, he born maybe the November, okay, November 22. Then after 1 month, he already 2 years old. We say 2 years old. Okay, our government, all of the government document the same too. Okay, 2 years old. Okay, but some young, some other his friend maybe generally born, but they are same years. His friend, same school, same year, same school. Okay, but birthday party is like his November 20. He is January. It's just a date, you know. So we are count. Count is a difference.
Okay.
This is the basically philosophy. Philosophy is a difference.
Yeah.
So this meaning we respect. It's even baby, even all over the small life. We are respecting.
Yeah, it's very beautiful philosophy because I understand the philosophy. The baby is already a human being.
One of our life.
So he's
already
living.
Yes.
Yeah. So
yeah.
It's very, very beautiful philosophy.
Actually,
but for example, on November 22, so you will celebrate the birthday. Like
same
you
day.
say hello.
Yeah.
You will. Do you have a cake, for example, and do you sing something for that day especially?
This is new the Western culture. Generally, the birthday is for very important. It's the first year after first year that 100 day. 100 day is very important, and the first year birthday is important. So birthday we are give the special soup. It's a seaweed soup and some food and the friend together just to the celebration. But it's some cake and the birthday singing is after Korean War 1950. This American culture is coming, then new culture. And now
Right.
young people, they like it.
Great.
Yes.
Our audience surely wants to know more about Koreans' cultural aspects too, a little bit more. For example, Brazil has a rich gastronomy, and we can say that every Brazilian, no matter the region, has a tradition to eat rice and beans every day.
Okay.
In dinner or lunchtime, we have rice, beans, and something else. Almost. Do you have something like this in Korea? And can you tell me what is the base of the dishes in your country?
Okay. Actually, the Korea originally, traditionally, we had rice and many vegetables. But new generation.
This is something for all the country.
Yeah. This is basically.
Okay.
But after Korean War, 1960, 1970, all of the lifestyle little bit changed to more modern style. It's like a Western style. So now young generation, they every day only one time is rice, but now is many bread, the rice, so all of them mix up. But generally we are is like a rice is the main dish, and many vegetables. Yes.
Many vegetables too. And how about the desserts and sweets?
This is also traditionally only very rich people and very noble, higher people have dessert and sweet after their main dish. But the normal people, we don't eat. We don't eat dessert and sweet.
Really? You know that in Brazil, we consume a lot of desserts and sweets. And we have one special thing in Brazil, which is brigadeiro. Is a sweet made of chocolate. And this is very special and we like it a lot. And when I visited the United States, I saw brigadeiro, which is Brazilian, in the United States. And then I said, okay, I will taste it. And it was not the same. It had the same name, but it was adapted to their flavorish, the way they like sweet. That is not very sweet, it's less sweet than the original. And I noticed this for example, when I travel to Europe, that they don't have the desserts very sweet. And then I had the conclusion that Brazil is very, very sugar queen. We like sugar.
Really?
Yeah, really.
For medically, this sugar is sometimes very dangerous for health. Very careful.
I know. I know. Yeah. And can you tell me, can you name some of the most relevant holidays in South Korea? And what does it represent? Which is the special, for example, if I had to choose one special period of the year to visit South Korea on behalf of a national celebration, so what would be the most representative?
Okay. Actually, in case of Korea, the official holiday is something like for religion. It's Buddhism, the Buddha Day, is Christian, Christmas Day, something like this is official holiday. We respect, in our country, Islam, culture, everything. Nobody talking about for religion. Even, for example, my wife, I'm is Christian, my family. My wife, also she wanna she like the Buddhism, so we don't care. But we don't talk about for religion. Religion is very private. It's our culture. Okay. So one of the religion holiday, and the second is like our traditional holiday. For example, the Lunar New Year. The 1st of January is the Catholic Roman holiday. Okay.
Yeah.
But we have this Lunar New Year, moon character is like a calendar. We have the Lunar New Year. It's very big. It's all of Asia country. It's very important. And the autumn time is we are harvest time. Name is Chuseok. It's the very biggest one. So this Lunar New Year and harvest is when harvest meaning is like this long time ago we are all of agriculture, all of the country is very important. To holiday, this meaning all of people back to hometown, visiting and stay 2 or 3 days. So we are very small territory country, but 50 million people. We have over almost one family, 1 or 2 car, but it's half or 60-70% is the visiting to their hometown. So traffic jam is very terrible, you know. It's like a hometown visiting holiday. And the third is anniversary. For example, Korean language day, Korean war, and some independent day, something like we have three kind of the holiday. But if foreigner, they want to visit to Korea, they get the more feeling for Korean cultures and the dish. I'm suggestion autumn time. It's like Chuseok time, is harvest time. So our mask festival in the world, the biggest, the festival name is Andong area, Andong International Mask Festival. So 10-day festival, but it's over 1 million audience visiting.
Wow.
Over 1 million audience visit our festival place.
Yeah, I would especially, we will do a special interview with Mr. President of Andong Mask Festival, which we know it's very expressive. I already saw some videos, and I hope I can have the opportunity to see it, to watch it present someday, because, well, I'm sure the energy, the ancestrality, the colors, and the richness of that moment is amazing. So I will let you know, you audience, I will let you know when you have this special interview, and I'm sure you will be enchanted at me. Okay, so Mr. Moon, so very, very briefly, if you can mention something just about the festival, because we will have the special interview, but just to, you know, to give that sense to the audience. Okay.
Okay. So anyway, this is like very shortly, just 1 minute I'm told you. This Andong area, Andong city. This is like what is we are called is the capital area. Still, the survival of the people living the old style. So next month June, the Andong city government official and I'm going to London. The London, they have a taste of London, very special, unique the culinary festival. So next year, 2023, we are promote Korean culinary art. Not only for food, Korean culinary art and performance art introduces in London. So we are negotiation. So visiting to next month is June. So very unique.
Wow.
So Queen Elizabeth, George Bush, every world VIP visiting there.
Wow, it will be very impressive. So our last question for today, our last topic for today. Well, ABrasOFFA has created an international communication network and has a cultural exchange program where we host students from another country in Brazil for up to 3 months. And we give this student usually opportunity to cooperate with our projects, learn from us about our project, everything we do, and also giving this person, this student, the opportunity to present the Korean culture, for example, for Brazil. So we have exchange program with our volunteers, with our team, and we exchange this information. So the student that come to Brazil to be with us brings presentations about the culture, about the folklore, about dance, about instruments, gastronomy, rhythms. We can set some things him to bring, and of course we will also give the opportunity to practice some, for example, some capoeira, which is a national sport and dance, to dance with some of our groups, and to learn from our projects. And we would like to establish this program, this exchange program, with some of the universities that you are connected to, the both universities that you and Professor Kang are professors and are related to. And this is a very, very, very interesting opportunity. And for the next year, we are open to receive 2 girls. Okay. And then afterwards, we can talk more about that. And also, if you could receive or you could manage to do the same in Korea, in South Korea, to receive Brazilians with the same purpose, like to present our culture, we can share details of Brazil, about our dance, like to show costumes, or so we are preparing our youths to do this exchange program. Once I did, I was the first volunteer in ABrasOFFA to do this program in 2004 in the Czech Republic. I was the first one representing the youth of Pequim. And I went to the Czech Republic. I was there for 3 months, and I was showing, like, because I am also a dancer, I'm a teacher, then I could, you know, present this and share the experience. Was extremely interesting. I like this a lot. And I think all the students could have this opportunity, you know, to share this experience. I'm sure it would be a very interesting thing to tell us about. And well, I'm very, very glad with this opportunity to interview you and Professor Kang. I hope I'm sure we will continue with our projects and motivating people to join us, to take the issue of culture and folklore, to respect this. And we are very grateful for that. This is Lorenzo, who is our president, is very, very glad. And she sent you and Mr. Kang congratulations for everything you do. And we are, again, very grateful for everything.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to meet you again this year. Thank you very much. Keep in touch.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Kang. So, and hope to meet you soon personally.
Yeah, I hope it's meeting you soon, all over in the world and somewhere.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you. See you. Bye-bye.